Hey everyone, so something big happened. Binance just transferred 30 trillion, so that's $219 million into another wallet. Be sure to drop a like and I'll be explaining what's going on. Now, no one knows about this yet, but it seems like Binance has sent 220 million of Shiba Inu to another wallet. So they made a huge transfer to another wallet, still theirs, okay? Not to a random wallet. It was not a hack. They must be planning something out of anticipation, and maybe they're preparing themselves to earn bone. That could be a possibility. And it's very, very likely that no one knows what's going on. We can obviously see here that there's some mystery around this, but we have so many more updates, so be sure to watch until the end. Thank you so much for dropping a like. I really appreciate you. But we can see here, let's hear from the glorious Binance on this channel, shall we? Mr. Binance, has been a SHIB impacted on your platform? Some of the biggest token investors and community members of Shiba Inu token love to use Binance. Care to comment? And we're trying, to get to know why so much has been transferred. This is obviously very confusing. And now one of the CEO has said xfund is the oracle for Shibaswap. Why is an oracle important? And we can see here, basically I'll just be claiming two here because, well, we don't need to know all of this, but it's tamper-resistant contract powered by the Ethereum blockchain. Alice says over 10K, Bob says under 10K, and then the smart contracts does something and it goes to Alice instead of Bob. So you can basically decide on the swap that you can see here that if Alex wants to pay, over $10,000, she will get the coins instead of Bob so far. So we can see here, corruptible third party and potentially tampered with data. I hope I'm not wrong with this one, but needs price of Bitcoin USD smart contract. And we can see another one here, a decentralized Oracle network, data, smart contract, smart contract, smart contract. So it's basically Shibaswap is going to be on Oracle. And what's really important, xfund supply starts at 0. Its purpose is to enable off-chain governance for the entire unification ecosystem and power of suit products, including Oracle of Oracles. And there's going to be a lot more, but it seems like Shiba Inu has partnered with someone important for Shibaswap. When I say SHIB, you say swap, right? And this is what the CEO, this is the one person that is a Nascar driver and had a Dogecoin sticker on his I think that's the one. But what we can see, he will be driving a Nascar car with Shiba Inu sticker on it. So that is huge sponsorships right there. And Binance served warning by Japan's FSA for operating without authorization. Now, we heard this news, but I'm not really afraid about this one because Coinbase took the lead and actually kind of convinced Binance. I think they convinced Japan to work. So Binance CEO has previously responded to allegations of unlawful activity, and tweeting on Thursday, Zhao published a letter of recommendation from the United Kingdom and praising the exchange efforts in the fight against darknet narcotic vendors. So we're cracking down on the darknet narcotic vendors, and we can see here that Japan is cracking down, on any unauthorized exchanges so far, if you check here, because China is really banning crypto right now. But going to the next news, Shanghai man, China retains mining control, Alipay's ancient NFTs, and Amber's big raise. A look at miners shifting hardware overseas, Amber 100 million raise, and Bitmain temporarily shuts down sales among dropping hash rates. So slowly got to reach up the bottom, and too big for postage stamps. So that logistic company in Gangsu was shipping 3,000 kilograms worth of mining hardware to Maryland, US. So these big miners are relocating. This is not the end of mining. According to her claim, the price was 10 per kilo. Some quick math reveals that the total cost would be less than the price of 1 Bitcoin, at least the time of writing. So we can see that these big logistic companies are already, transferring mining hardware all across. So Bitmain also lended a helping hand, and we're all here to support Chinese miners actually going to other countries of mining hardware and move to support the oversupplied secondhand market. So this is not the end of the miners. It's just gonna be a slight drop this year, and then the next year it could be even more powerful. Crypto is expanding fast. According to the article, sales of hashing power in China has seen a decrease of around 75% since the spring, and this is what's causing actually the big drops. Bitcoin is moving operations abroad as well, which would be a major move for the hardware manufacturing giant. And we can also see everyone's favorite Bitcoin-friendly major was it again on June 18 when he announced that all Chinese Bitcoin miners were all welcome in Miami. So US could be the next, mining country out there, or could be a mining city, Miami, actually chilling on the beach and then mining your crypto, getting your SHIB. And we can see here which attracted over 53 comments from surprised netizens. Most of these user comments were negative in nature, however, both towards Suarez and Bitcoin in general. So a lot of people still are not prepared to use Bitcoin, but it could happen over time. A large portion of users hold cryptocurrencies in ill regard, especially those that have been investing in a stagnant Chinese stock market. So we can see here that crypto and the stock market kind of, are completely different things, but we can see that we have a lot of funding. We have Alipay's foray into NFTs, and they could be accepting SHIB in the future, partnering with the Jungham Research Academy to release 8,000 NFT skins. It's famous for being an old Silk Road outpost, and it's home to Magao Caves. So there's obviously things happening in China. It's not over. It retains the mining control, but it's never over. So you can see in China felt like one giant mining farm-sized pile of FUD. This is usually a pretty good indication that the bottom is close to being in, but one can never be too sure when it comes to downward volatility in cryptocurrency. So this might be the end, and we could be seeing, some massive updates in the future. We could be seeing the price exploding if Bitcoin goes up. I always keep saying this in my videos. So will the other coins. And one of the largest companies in China announced that it was setting up shop in neighboring Kazakhstan. And this is ideal compromise for Canaan, as its compromise is close to China, while mitigating their regulatory risk. And reading between lines, it seems like the plan is mostly continue the administration on the company from China while sending machine overseas. And a professor at a university in Singapore wrote in Chinese that the shifts to a more decentralized network would be a good thing. It would actually, decentralize the countries, and SHIB is all about decentralization. But what we can see here that a lot of these big companies are just transferring their minings to other countries. So we can see here, going back to Shiba Inu, obviously that previous news was important for Shiba Inu, but we can see here that people are demanding Shibaswap. Did you just miss what I said? Has said a CEO. I said the Oracle provider of the swap set up a node on Unification U. It goes live this weekend. Proper infrastructure and security is what makes the swap and our future project a success. I wanted to add that this will outperform other swaps because we have more holders so far. We have more and more members every single day. I think we're getting about 500 extra members on Reddit and 5,000 on the blockchain, which is really exciting. But xfund node should be live this weekend. This is not to be confused with the swap itself, and it's probably live by the time this video is out. It's essentially what verifies the swap transactions. A very big first step, my friends. And we can see that after that, we should be seeing some decent marketing, so some billboard concepts. We can see this is simply beautiful. Look at this. It's too beautiful, Invest in the best crypto, ShibaToken.com, and we can see join the SHIB army. I don't know SHIB had Twitch, but okay. We can see here that it's going to the moon. So marketing is gonna start. Marketing is always free for SHIB. We can see here that maybe other restaurants, big partnerships, might be accepting Shiba Inu as they see their potential. All they need to do is start accepting cryptocurrency and start accepting SHIB, because SHIB is very popular right now. I don't think they'll miss out the chance. A lot of people still pay with crypto instead of cash. Maybe they don't have cash at hand. So really, there's a big campaign going on that we write to McDonald's about accepting SHIB. We write to Deliveroo, we write to Uber, we write to Domino's, KFC, Burger King, to your favorite restaurant. And even if one of them accepts that, even if one of them starts accepting crypto, I think it tells you a lot that we could be seeing potential updates that would be game-changing. Important reminder, Shibaswap is not live. Do not connect or even visit any Shibaswap scam sites because you could lose your coins. The fact that I wake up every day and I know that I'm part of Shiba Army brings a smile to my face, and it brings a smile to mine as well. We are a community, so keep that in mind. What we can see here, I also wanted to add here that this is a lot of money in circulation. So a lot is being traded. A volume of 700 million. is not something you should ignore. This is really important to note here. 700 million just in 24 hours. I think that's a lot of houses, a lot of Lambos being traded in such a short period of time. And many cryptocurrencies on top 100 rank are not even near that. Maybe they're 5 million, maybe they're 2 million, but not even close. And SHIB being always on the green here, even in a downfall market. And what we can see is there's going to be big marketing in the future. The logo on the card, but show us how much you want it by opening accounts with it. And we can see there's, going to be a lot of things, especially this transaction is really what got me interested. Be sure to drop a like and I'll keep you updated on the news. Thank you so much for watching. See you until next time. Peace, everyone.